The A320 family has been a great success for Airbus and has overtaken the 737 in narrow-body orders. There have been many upgrades and developments to the type, including the A320neo. However, its replacement could be a new clean-sheet design. According to Airbus, it's something that'll possibly be in service in the early 2030s. There's been less discussion about a replacement for the A320 from Airbus, with the A321LR somewhat recently entering service and the A321XLR promising a lot when it starts flying. The A320 family still has plenty left to offer. However, Airbus is looking further into the future and planning what'll come next. Speaking at the Dubai Air Show in 2019, Airbus Chief Executive Guillaume Faury discussed this, saying to Flight Global, "I would consider the launch of a single-aisle program in the second half of the next decade and entry into service in the early 2030s. We're at a point of time where we see a number of major changes impacting aviation, and they'll probably impact the single-aisle business first." The development of a new aircraft will, according to Faury, be driven by improvements in both aircraft and production technology, with advances and more digitalization in production as critical to the launch of a new aircraft. A big focus of the coming decades will be new fuel and aircraft propulsion systems. The A320neo series has already made significant improvements in fuel efficiency, and the next generation will look to take this further. The French government is set to invest significantly in developing the aircraft as it hopes to achieve a zero-carbon vehicle. Notably, €15 billion or $17 billion will be injected into the country's aerospace sector over the next few years. Ultimately, government backing has been ramped up amid the pandemic. The nation has ambitions for hydrogen fuel by 2035. Thus, Airbus's concepts in this field could turn into reality with this strong support. Another interesting idea that's been raised for an A320 replacement is a single-pilot narrow-body. Flight Global discussed this with Airbus's innovation arm, Accubed, in August 2020. Its chief executive, Mark Cousin, told Flight Global, "We certainly believe that the next generation of single-aisle aircraft will be single-pilot capable. This is really long-term preparation for this technology to be mature enough to be integrated into the development of the next generation of single-aisle aircraft. Such an aircraft will require a system capable of flying and landing without a pilot and would use autonomous neural network technology that learns from image data to make decisions as a human pilot would. Work is underway, but it's in its infancy." Cousin explains his view that a future A320 narrow-body, whilst being dual-pilot as airlines and regulators are used to, may incorporate the technology for single-pilot operation. It might be a few more years before we see any prototypes revealed, but it's exciting to know that work on the next single-aisle aircraft is already being considered. What do you think any A320 replacement will look like? Do you think its propulsion system will be any different? Let us know what you think in the comments. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles and a podcast every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe before you go.